customs. They're just not.
So what are your plans for all these parts?
I'm collecting. I don't have any plans.
Oh God.
So this axle or suspension is what we need for the front drive axle on the pull truck, but the gear ratio is wrong, and it's only a single axle drive. The back axle is just a float. So we're going to unbolt the back axle, scrap that. We're going to take this axle housing out of the new way mount, and then we bought these from a logger in the UP, and these are 46K rears with 430 differential gearing, full lockers, and we're going to incorporate these into this. We're going to cut the frame off and cut this off where we need it and made it back together. And so the rear axle on when we're done will be a solid mount. It won't have suspension, and that'll control the hitch height to where it can't fluctuate at all. And then the front axle will be a push down axle just for adjusting traction. That's basically what that's going to do.
So
but, all of this rubber mount suspension is just going to get scrapped. Like I say, it was just what was on it, and yeah, we're going to retrofit this stuff onto this frame, and then this frame onto that chassis, and then that stuff we're going to get to use on our 359 project when we decide to dig into that.
So are you going to be able to use the same airbags you put on the pull truck last time, or you have to switch that as well?
We'll have to look and see if they should work, but we'll just, once we start tearing into this is actually a 26,000 pound axle, so it's pretty beefy on its own. So we'll see what is all involved in it once we tear everything apart and get it to where we're able to, you know, look at it and see what we want to save and not save. Yeah.
We forgot the drive shaft in this truck.
Well, I didn't know how to trailer did.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, because tomorrow we're going to have a ton of scrap parts.
Scrap money, scrap money.
Yeah. We'll be able to buy, like, you know, a quart of paint or something.
And it's not going to be a quart of Emron paint.
Probably not. Yeah. Yeah, so excited about that. Crystal said that she needs her enjoyment to last longer than 10 to 12 seconds, so this is my solution.
The only time I get to go along. We did make it 100 feet at least.
Yeah.
So.
Not sure if she thought this is what I meant by buying her a new rear end, but I got 2.
Technically 4.
Well, 3.
Oh yeah, good point. That's right, 3, my bad.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll at least be able to use the axle shafts out of this as spares in case we break these. But if we break these, I'll be happy. I'm not gonna lie. If we end up breaking these, I'll be happy, because that means it's making some serious power. And I don't think it's going to, so we really don't need spare parts, but we have them.
Yep, we'll have them just in case.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, so it'll suck having to cut all apart, but it'll be all right. It'll give us something to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird though when you look at it. There's kind of really not much holding it together. I mean, just this bolt on each end, and
yeah, that'll all come apart fairly. Well, I hope fairly easily.
yeah.
I don't know. It looks a little. Might be fun to tear apart, but
Yeah. Well, you can get an impact on this stuff, so that's
Yeah.
gonna be That's gonna be a big plus. And the big plus is we don't need any of this, so we can just torch it off.
Yeah.
Be in and out.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yep. So basically that's it. We bought everything basically just for the axles, and the rest of this we're gonna scrap out. He had all the upper brackets and everything for the tops of it, so it stayed in place, and I didn't need any of that. So we told him basically just get rid of it. So like I said, we'll come in and pop these bolts out and get this out so the axles are separate, and then start ripping this apart and get it going. Easy peasy.
Mm-hmm.
Then we just need a clutch, a new head and head gasket, and we're gonna make a new hitch because I don't feel like that hitch is optimal.
I like the adjustable ones that they had.
Well,
to a point.
The angle of the hitch is not right on this one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna fix that while we're fixing.
Might as well.
2025, come out swinging.
We got all winter to tear down and take it apart.
It's going fast though, middle of November already.
Well, I mean, it's technically not winter yet either, so.
Well, no, but, so we've got January, February, March, April. We've only got 4 months.
Hmm.
So it's a little longer than the schedule we're used to, because usually Matt's is end of March, and now we've got till the end of April, so.
Yeah, we got an extra month.
Yeah.
We'll still wait till the last minute.
No, we won't. We're gonna be feverishly working. The rest of the stuff won't take long. The clutch and the head, we can do that in the weekend. That's no big deal, but this part will be.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit.
Because we've got to replumb all the airlines and make everything work from that chassis to this to these. So it'll be a little bit of work, but yeah.
All right.
So let's go get ready for Garrett's birthday party.
Yay!